All rise. We will be. Please be seated.
Thank you very much. And witness, welcome back. Mr. Pugliati, please.
Now, witness, before the break, we were talking about the rally you attended at Metete. Now, you indicated at the end of last week to the court, if you remember, that you heard the word Madoa-doa used at Metete. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you recall who used that word at Metete rally?
Alikuwa Ruto.
And we know that Madoa-doa is a Swahili word, but when Mr. Ruto used it, was he speaking in Kalenjin or in Swahili? Or any other language, for that matter?
Tumikia Kalenjin.
Okay, witness, and this is the last time I'll ask you to do this. Could you just say clearly for the court the Kalenjin words that Mr. Ruto you heard use?
Maji Ngoroik Aing.
All right, one more time.
Maji Ngoroik Aing.
Mr. Bozek, you had Mr. Pugliati say this is the last time he will do this.
It's okay, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Witness, confirm to this honorable court that what you have said is Magimache Ngoroi Aeng. Is that correct?
Because
Mr. President, Your Honors, Magimache is spelled M-A-K-I-M-A-C-H-E. Ngoroik is N-G-O-R-O-I-K. Aeng is spelled A-E-N-G.
Thank you very much.
I'm most obliged.
Witness, please listen to me repeat those words. Makimache, Ungoroik, Aeng. Is that what you heard?
Nivyo.
What does that mean in Swahili?
Hatutaki nguo mbili.
Okay, witness, that's all the questions I have for you regarding the rallies that you attended. I'd like to move on to a new topic now, which is the elections and, in fact, the election day itself. Mr. President, there are a few questions at this stage that I'd request be asked in private session.
And how long do you think we will be in private session?
For this first round of questions, perhaps up to 15 minutes. There are a few matters that I believe should be done in private session, addressed in private session.
Right. We'll go into private session.
Nous sommes en audience publique, Monsieur le Président.
Thank you. Mr. Pouliot, proceed.
Mr. Witness, we're back in public session, and just as a reminder, don't discuss the name of where we were talking about in the private session. Please just refer to it, as I will, as the school. Do you understand?
Ndio.
I heard the Swahili. I don't have a translation of that. Okay, well, I will proceed, witness.
Can you admonish him again, or rather remind him again, and we need to have Swahili acknowledgement on the record.
That's wise, Your Honor. Witness, I'm just going to repeat what I said. We're back in public session. So please don't discuss the name of where we were talking about in the private session. Please just refer to it as I will, as the school. Do you understand that?
Nimeelewa.
Now, you've told the court that you spent that night, the first night you arrived at the school, you spent the night at the school. Where did you stay? Where were you during that night at the school?
Mama na watoto walikuwa wanalala ndani ya shule, lakini wanaume tunakaa nje.
And what was your reason for staying outside the school?
Tulikuwa tunalala nje tuone chochote kinaweza tokea, kama tunaweza kuona vile tunaweza kuhamisha ama kusaidia wenye wamelala ndani ya shule.
Now, as you did that, did you see or hear anything out of the ordinary that night?
Nilipokuwa niko nje, tochi ndio zilikuwa zikienda kila upande na upande, na zilikuwa tochi mpya kabisa, na watu wakiimba, wanaume wakiimba nyimbo ambazo zilikuwa za kawaida, zinaweza imbwa kwa wakati huo.
Did you recognize these songs?
Nyimbo zilikuwa zikiimbwa kwa Kikale nchini.
Had you heard these songs before?
Hizo nyimbo haziimbi ofyo ofyo. Labda kama watoto wanaenda chiondoni ndio unaweza fikiri, unaweza pata wakiimba wimbo kama hiyo. Zizo walikuwa wanaimba.
Could you just expand, if you're able to, what you mean by during initiations or such rites? If there's any more detail you can give the court about that.
Tuna siku watoto wanaenda kiondoni na ni jambo la siri ambao hawalifanyi kawaida kwa kila mtu. Hizo nyimbo zinaimbwa tu wakati watoto wakipelekwa peke yake, haiwezi kaimba wakati wengine wowote.
And did you hear anything else that evening that you remember?
Nduru zilikuwa zinapigwa na wamama wa Kalenjin.
Could you describe what you mean by the Kalenjin women were shouting?
Sababu hao walikuwa wako katika misanyiko katika milima na ni nduru unasikia tu wakipiga.
Witness, the court didn't hear your complete answer. Could you just repeat the answer you just gave to my question? Could you describe what you mean by the Kalenjin women were shouting?
Hao walikuwa wamesimama kwenye milima na wanapiga nduru, lakini husikii chenye wanasema.
Could you describe what sort of a noise they were making?
Hazikuwa nduru kwa sababu kuna nduru yenye unaweza piga kama mtu amekufa, iko tofauti na hizo nduru walikuwa wanapiga. Hizo ilikuwa ni nduru ya kumaanisha vita.
Which one was it that you heard that night?
Ilikuwa kabila ya Kalenjin ndio walikuwa wanapiga nduru.
Yes, I understand that, witness. I just want to take you back to what you said a moment ago. You said some screams are for when somebody dies, and some are like a war cry. The noises you heard that night, which type were they?
Hizo zilikuwa nduru za vita, sababu zilikuwa napiga juu ya milima na penye hakuna nyumba.
Witness, I just want to make sure the record is clear. Did you use the Swahili word? Could you repeat the Swahili word for the war cries, please?
Nduru ni lugha, kama nimesema, nduru ni lugha ya Kiswahili.
Now, had you ever heard this type of war cry previously in the past?
Nilikuwa sijawahi kuisikia.
Now, witness, you said a few moments ago that such songs are sung when there is an initiation of the youth taking place. To the best of your knowledge, did any such initiations take place in your area close to this time? And please don't say where your area is.
Wakati huo vijana walienda chondoni walipofunga shule mwezi wa 8, sababu mwezi wa 12 ilikuwa imejulikana kuna uchaguzi. Hasa hawakuwa wametahiri watoto kwa mwezi huo wa 12.
Do you know what month that took place?
Rudia hiyo swali.
You said that the young people went to perform these initiations during the holidays. Do you know what month that was?
Tamu ya pili shule zinapofungwa.
The second term holidays, if you know, witness, take place in which month of the year?
Mwezi wa 8.
Now, witness, you told the court that after spending the night in the school, you went back to your house early. Don't say where your house is, but did you do that?
Nilirudi nyumbani asubuhi mara ya kwanza.
And what did you see when you got to your house?
Nyumba ilikuwa imevunjwa, kuna vitu, baadhi ya vitu ilikuwa imechukuliwa.
What about the houses close to your house? Had anything happened to them at all?
Nyumba majirani yangu wa Kalenjin, hakuna kitu ilikuwa imefanyika.
Your Honour, we've reached a phase where I'd request to go back into private session for a few questions.
How long?
Perhaps 5 minutes and then back into public.
Right, private session.
Nous sommes en audience publique, Monsieur le Président.
Witness, I just ask you a couple of questions about the DO's office that you went to in Maraba. You told the court a few moments ago that you saw thousands of people there. Can you please tell the court, from your observations, what ethnicities you saw there?
Kuwa ni Wakisii, Wakikuyu, Wajaluo na Waluya.
Did you see any other groups, or is that it?
Hata Wakalenjin walikuweko kwa wingi. Ndio alikuwa akiongea akiwaambia hawa watu warudi, wanapiga makelele, wanasema waende.
And do you know where these people had come from?
Siwezi nikajue sehemu walikuwa wametokea.
Miss Pugliati, 1 second, please. Please proceed.
Now, witness, did you spend the night that you arrived there? Did you spend that night at the DO office in Maraba?
Your Honour, I object. Maybe pointless exercise, but I do object for leading.
Witness, where did you spend that night, the night that you arrived at the DO office in Maraba?
Siku nilifika hapo sababu nilipata kama hakuna familia yangu wakati huo. Nilienda Bagata Songo police station. Niliporudi nililala hapo, na kufika usiku niliamua kukimbilia usalama kwa sababu familia yangu ilikuwa sasa haiko hapo tena.
let's just take that one step at a time, witness. You told the court that originally your family had fled to Maraba. Is that correct?
Ilikuwa hivyo, mi mwenyewe ndio nilienda nao huko.
And now you say that...
Okay, 1 second. Private session, please.